Ag on Wheels. Today we find ourselves in a little hidden gem of Deming, New Mexico with the Viramontes family, Cole and his wife Jamie and their 2 kids. Cole, tell us a little bit about Deming, New Mexico and what you farm here.
We are 30 miles north of the Mexican border, and our biggest crops that we grow here are chili, onions, and watermelons.
Jamie, how do you like being a farmer's wife?
I love it, yeah. I moved to Deming, it's been about 10 years now, and I have always been a small town girl, but I love the Deming community and the farm life and all of it.
And the kids love it too, right guys?
Do you love farm life? Yeah.
So today Cole's gonna show us something that I've never shown y'all on my show before, and that's pumpkins. Cole, you ready to teach me how to grow pumpkins?
Let's go do it.
Let's go. Cole, when I think of pumpkins, I think of walking into a grocery store during Halloween time and picking out a pumpkin to carve. Is that what you grow?
Yeah, these are your standard Halloween pumpkins. They're all jack-o'-lantern type pumpkins, and they're all Halloween themed named. We have one variety named Magic Wand, which is an offset of Magic Lantern, and a new one that they call Spartan.
Spartan. On a scale 1 to 10, how hard do you think it is to grow a pumpkin crop?
It's about I would say a 6 or a 7. They're a moderate water user, but because of the big leaves that they have, they are susceptible to a lot of foliar diseases.
So we saw that pumpkin over there and it's smaller, so this is it's obviously getting bigger. What is the duration of this crop?
It's about a 90-day crop.
And how do you harvest it? Is it hand harvested?
Everything is harvested by hand, yeah.
Wow, labor intensive.
Gotta love it.
So Cole, what got you into farming? Why farm?
My grandpa started this farm after World War II, and my dad took over and started growing the vegetables, and as much as I tried to fight it, it was just in my blood, and I ended up coming back, and I haven't regretted it since.
Jamie, how do you feel about farming? Are you very hands-on deck on the farm?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've always been really involved in agriculture, and so when I came to the farm, I had a degree in agriculture, business, and economics, so I kind of just jumped right in. I implemented our food safety program and kind of just took off from there.
Basically, you're El Jefe, the boss, right? I always say that
they like to pretend that they're the boss, but you know.
So you showed me pumpkins. I know that you also grow onions and watermelon, some forage crops, but I think your favorite thing to grow is what's behind me. Is that chilies?
It's chilies.
Well, take me out to the field and show me what they're all about.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. All right, Cole, New Mexico is known for its chilies. What variety is this? Because to me, this looks like a really big chili. He says it's not, but.
This variety is called Machete, and it is an Anaheim variety.
So Anaheim, I've had one of those before. They're not too hot.
No, it barely tips the scale as far as heat units goes.
All right, so someone who doesn't like spicy food would be all right taking a bite out of this.
Oh, most definitely.
Prove it. From a chili farmer, he probably has a high tolerance. And so do you grow your peppers I know some farmers grow them for cosmetics. Do you grow yours for consumption or for cosmetics?
Yes, it's all for consumption. A small percentage is for fresh market, but the bulk majority of it goes to a cannery here in town that chops it up and cans it and ships it all over the country.
Cole, what are some challenges that you face growing here in New Mexico?
Climate is a big, it's something that we fight all the time. It gets extremely hot in our summer months. if we don't put enough canopy on these plants, we can get some of this. This is called sun scald.
Oh yeah.
And this pepper right here is no good. The calyx is already starting to turn yellow, and it's gonna fall off and be no good.
So explain to me a little bit about the planting process and the harvesting process when it comes to your chilies.
So all our peppers are hand harvested. So the way that we ensure that we don't over ripen a field is we stagger our plantings. So we'll start at the beginning of March and we will plant every 7 days to stagger our fields out, about 10 acres every 7 days. That way when we come back to harvest, it gives us a window to get the peppers right when they're at the peak maturity before the next field turns red.
So guys, I always say that it takes faith and family to farm, and you guys definitely exude that. Your faith is very apparent, your love for one another to carry on the legacy. Y'all are a great family, and I want to thank you for letting me and my team come out here and see your operation.
Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
I had a great time, and until next time, where will I be? Join me, Michelle Martin, with Ag on Wheels.